welcome back to The Ali Show. And today we have on the show Jose Rene Bolanos.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
I love that name.
Thank you for having me, Ali. I really
appreciate it.
it.
Thank you for being here. Welcome.
Of course.
I love this shirt that you're wearing. I love the fashion.
Thank you.
Where do you get your inspiration for this ensemble?
I've always been to fashion since I was a kid. During family parties or like special occasions like Thanksgiving or Christmas, I always wanted to come out and show out, you know? And I also just reminded my mom, she likes to always dress up for like the most smallest type of event. Like she'll go to like dinner at just like Applebee's and she'll come like dressed like in her Sunday's best. And you're like, oh my God, Mom. But I think that's where I got it from.
Okay, that's where you get it from. So Jose is a director, writer, producer.
Yes.
Am I missing anything? What else do you want to add?
I'm an artist, you know.
Artist.
I love to paint, I love to draw. That was my first love and
it.
passion for the arts.
And
Yes.
you're wearing the shirt also because you have the flowers on your shirt.
Yeah.
You just produced a film called Flor.
Yes.
You have to roll the R, Flor.
Flor.
Flor. And Flor means flower,
Yeah,
right?
flor is Spanish and it means flower.
Okay.
Yes.
So can you tell us about what the film was about
Yeah.
and like your inspiration
Most
for
definitely.
producing it?
So Flor is about two strangers named Rosa and Junior
Okay.
who both just experienced tragic loss in their lives. Then at a moment in their lives, they meet at their most vulnerable moments and they start sharing their deepest secrets within one another. And it's all just with the touch of a rose. And the two main characters, Rosa, she's a street vendor, so she sells flowers, specifically the rose. Junior, who's a construction worker, is constantly going and buying these roses. The thing is, we don't know where he takes them to. So that's like the big question, the whole big what in the film. So I can't give too much away because it's gonna ruin it and spoilers, but it's definitely gonna impact many individuals around the world, you know. Either if you're Latin, African American, Caucasian.
It's relatable.
Very
basically.
relatable to anybody.
And
Yes.
you're going to be taking this to different film festivals.
That's
right?
the goal, yes. You know, being in LA and you want to be like an independent filmmaker, independent director, writer, producer, you really gotta put yourself out there to be respected. So right now we're actually in post-production. I'm also the editor of the film.
Yes.
So it's looking great, I can't wait. And then we're also having original music for my film. Yeah, I want like all authentic for my film.
So can you tell me, because I know you mentioned that you have all Latino actors in the film
Yes.
and you have original music by Latino artists. Can you tell me your inspiration behind that and why you're targeting that market?
Most definitely. When I first moved here to LA 3 years ago, I knew I wanted to make content and produce work. I just kind of didn't know what route to go to. And then I kind of just started I started watching more films that dealt with Latino storytelling, Latino actors, Latino directors. For example, from Gregory Nava, Mi Familia, My Family, which is one of my all-time favorite films. So many amazing actors are in that film. If you haven't watched it, check it out. That's a movie that definitely inspired me to create more content for Latinos.
So you did your research.
Yeah, I
on
did
film.
research, and it's
That's
great.
your research.
And I want to give more opportunities for Latinos and Hispanics to be in films, short films, and TV, or work behind the scenes as a cinematographer, sound designer, makeup artist, set decorator. Just because being Latino and being in this industry, it's tough. It's very tough. You got to work extra hard than like most other people that are working there in the industry as well. And what also made me want to put Latinos out on the screen was so many Latinos are being reused and reused and reused for the same roles.
Yes.
If you look at films from like the mid 90s, they're still using the same Latino actors in films in 2018.
I've noticed that too.
They're just older, you know? So it's like, where are these Latino actors,
They
you
need
know?
opportunities.
They
So
need
you're
opportunities.
creating that opportunity.
Exactly.
I like hearing your perspective because I usually have like people in front of the camera on the show and I'm usually in front of the camera and you're behind the camera.
Yeah.
So it's good to get your perspective.
Exactly.
So can you tell us where you're from and what gave you that inspiration to say, I gotta move to LA right now?
Oh, yeah. So I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois, represent southwest side of Chicago. You know, I take that very seriously and I always represent where I'm from because It made me who I am
part of who
today.
you are,
You
yeah.
know, I'm tough because of the neighborhood I grew up in, and I get what I want when I want it because
That's what's
ain't
up.
no one gonna take it from me.
That's
you know?
right. When you come to LA, you gotta have that attitude, right?
Yeah, so I went to Columbia College, Chicago. I graduated 2015 with my BA in Cinema Arts and Science.
So you did go to school for that.
I did go to school, you
Do
know.
you think if anyone who wants to be a director like you, do you think they have to go to college for it? Does that help or no?
It helps if you take full advantage of all the opportunities that come. It's like 50-50, you know. I wanted an education, you know, and so that's the main reason I went to film school.
Okay.
And also to just learn the etiquette, you know, just like the film terms, how to act on set, what to do and what not to do. It's great. It's a great practice for when you actually get put into a professional world.
Okay.
You already know what's up. You're like, oh, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna take my phone out, or I'm not gonna talk to that celebrity who just passed by me. You know,
very
certain little
true.
things. But you know, with technology today, even back then, you could just go on YouTube, you know, and look at stuff. And then, I mean, I know people who have films and film festivals who never went to college for film. You know, they just love film and watch a lot of movies. And I would say reading books and watching movies or TV, that's a great source for
Okay.
education. So literally a week after graduation, I started a semester in LA directing program that I got into. It was a 5-week program, very intensive, Monday to Friday. We got to develop a pitch and pitch it to an executive. Was it worth it? 50-50, but it was nice because we got to really be in it and then talk to individuals who are actually in the industry.
Okay.
So it was nice,
Yeah.
you know, getting our feet wet, you know?
And networking.
And networking. But right after that, I was kind of like, I'm done with school. Do I go back home? Or do I stay here in LA and try to freelance and not get a regular job?
Okay.
You know, I tried freelancing it. Yeah, I actually did get a couple gigs. Maybe like one day a month.
Oh, wow.
It was really hard for the first 9 months. Like, it was super hard. I even got a job in retail, and I quit my first week just because it was midnight and I was folding jeans, and I'm like, why am I folding jeans in midnight?
It's not your purpose.
It's not my
I
purpose.
feel
Why am I
it.
here? So I quit, and sometimes I feel like I shouldn't have quit because I would have been able to stay my first
Okay.
year here in LA because I did move back to Chicago
So
after the
sometimes
9
you have
months.
to do what you don't want to do to get to where you need to be.
Yeah, most definitely. Because I went to Chicago, got a job as a receptionist right away, but it wasn't in the field I wanted to do. I was working at a
Exactly.
salon, and I was there for 3.5 months, and I called my old roommate back. I was like, I'm moving back. He's like, perfect. So then I came back, and I've been out here for 2 years now since I came back after those first 9 months, and literally my life changed the first month I got back.
Really?
Yeah, I
Because
got
you were like, I'm going for
Yeah,
it now.
I got a job as working at a film school, so it wasn't in production, but it was in my world. And after that, I just started popping off, and 2 years later, now I'm like, now I can finally like relax and just enjoy LA and actually do my projects that I want to do.
So Flor was based on like real events that happened in your life that you started writing about.
Yeah,
right?
so I actually started Flor, the whole process started January of this year, 2018. I've been living in North Hollywood for the last 2 years, and there's many street vendors, and there's a specific lady who sells flowers and roses. She has so many. She's always by herself on the hottest day in the valley. And from time to time, I'll walk to like the grocery store, and she always caught my eye. Something about her, like her energy. And I bought a rose from her one day for $2, and I was like, oh, thank you, bye. And every time I'll pass her, if I have cash on me, I'll buy a rose. And I always wanted to know if she ever wondered where I was taking this rose, or any other person that go buy roses from the streets. And so I was like, I have a feature film already written, but I want to start on a short film first to dabble my feet a little bit because it's been a little while since I actually done a full production. So I passed by her. I was like, you know what? I took my phone out, opened my notes. I was like, write a story about a woman selling flowers, specifically the rose, and a man buys them from her and doesn't know where he takes them to. And one day, I'm actually just like hanging out. I think I'm on break at work, and I was like, let me just start writing like on my phone.
Yeah.
And I started writing. I was like, okay, and I got 5 pages. I'm like, okay, maybe I can do like 10 pages. And then I started creating a whole like 25-page script.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, cool. What's the next process? I was like, let me let me just call for permits because I wanted to shoot in downtown LA, 7th Street in Alvarado. That's where I wanted to shoot at.
Wow.
I was so ambitious. I called, the LA film, and the guy's like, oh, it's gonna be about $1,300 for the permit. I was like, I got discouraged like this. I was like, okay, I hung up. I was like, Flor is not gonna be made.
Oh no.
And so I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna shoot it myself and act it in myself just in order to produce it and make it very cheap with no budget at all? Or do I actually think about it, take a step back and start doing like a campaign to get some funding? And I was like, you know what? F that, I'm gonna do it. So I created a Indiegogo campaign in February. Our goal was to raise $5,000, which included pay for the actor, cinematographer, crafty. You have to feed your crew. That's like the most important thing on set, feeding your crew and making sure they're good and fed. And all those little things. And I had it for a month and a half. I started getting my team ready. I got my 4 producers ready, which is a big shout out to Victoria de Rosal, Eric Chacon, Laura Espinoza, and Arthur Moore. They really helped me bring my vision come to life. And after I got my team, I started doing castings in March. Started developing my shot list, started getting my locations ready, and then bam, and we shot at the end of April.
So basically, you came up with this idea of the film in January 2018. It is now July, and the film is done.
It's almost done, yeah. So
you guys can do it if you just start writing, get your team together like Jose did. Get your permit and say, this is expensive, but screw it, we're gonna make this happen. Like, look, like your baby, that's your film is almost done.
It's almost done, yeah. Hopefully it'll be released. I'm gonna submit it to film festivals, because I feel like it has potential. I am gonna have a premiere for it for people who I'm gonna invite. So you're definitely invited, Ali.
Because I'll show up.
You're definitely invited, most definitely.
Wait, Flor.
Gotta roll the tongue, Flor. Puerto Rico. No.
Are you from Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico and Guatemalan, so represent all the Latinos out there.
Love it, Puerto Rico. Yes. So what is next for you, Jose? After Flor, once it wins all the film awards, are you gonna stop talking to me once you
Never.
I'm playing.
No, stay humble. Stay humble. That's one thing I say before we start shooting on set is to respect everybody, even if they don't respect you, and just be humble. Because you never know. A lot of people in the industry have not been humble to me, and I remember. I remember your name. I remember your name. I remember your face. I never forget. So
okay.
There's many opportunities here in LA, so I'll leave it at that.
Very true. I like that little bit of information. So true. So what's next after Flor? Are you gonna do more movies?
For sure. After I shot Flor, I stepped back. I was like, do I really want to make movies? So is this the industry I want to be in? Do I really want to stress myself out like this? And I said, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's worth it, right?
It's definitely worth it. And yeah, I got future projects on the way, a couple animated stuff, maybe some musicals that I have, stored in my brain. But definitely once I finish Flor, I do want to start doing pre-production on my feature that I wrote. That one's very exciting, but that one needs to be grand, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being on this show. I hope you guys learned something, because I learned a heck of a lot about behind the scenes, okay? So helpful, amazing. And we are so looking forward to seeing your movie after it wins all the awards. I know it has to go through the film festivals first. I'm going to put up Jose's information here. Contact him if you want to be a movie star. Actually, don't contact him for that, but just follow him. Don't get on his nerves. And you want to give some shout outs. Let's shout some people out.
I want to give a special shout out to all the contributors who donated to my film Flor. It really means a lot to me and my team. Also, a special shout out to my team, the cast, the crew. Rufino Romero, Lilian Tapia, Gianni Ferrero, Lorenzo, just everyone did an amazing job, and truly, truly blessed to have you guys a part of it.
Yes. See how thankful and humble he is? That's how you know, that's a key component when you know someone's going to make it, because they're thankful and humble. He's not like a movie star, whatever. That's not going to get you, it might get you somewhere, but everyone's going to hate you.
Yeah.
But I'm so looking forward to seeing you grow, and I'm going to stalk you like I stalk everyone else who's on this show. Hugs.
Yes.
Hugs.
Yes. And shout out to Ali as well. She's been grinding. She's been doing so many episodes, and she's in her new season for her show, Ali Show. And it takes a lot of hard work and dedication. So definitely applaud Ali.
Thank you so much. And thank you guys for watching the Ali Show. See you later.
Bye.